Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi, Isa. I can hear you. Okay. Thank you, lovely. How are you guys? I'm really excited to be here to be doing a live. I'm still going to wait a couple of minutes because I have hopefully more people coming to join us. Meanwhile, drop me a little comment in the chat box. How are you feeling? Where are you in your health journey? Why are you here? What are you hoping to learn? I'm hoping to teach you loads. We're going to go through the steps on improving our health, on starting or restarting our health journey, whether you're a beginner or you've already have a bit of experience and you've been putting yourself out there, but you feel a little bit stuck, etc., etc. I'm going to give you my 5 steps, and I hope that you're going to be able to learn so much from it. Hey, you can hear me. Hello. So yeah, put in the comments just quickly. I want to learn about nutrition. I am stuck with this. I don't have motivation, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you need, just chuck it in there. And also through a little chat, if you have questions, I will be answering them. It's so fun doing a live on YouTube. I'm like, why have I never not done a freaking live on YouTube? Anyway, yeah, I'm just hoping one of you will type. What are you? Don't worry, this is quite confidential because no one sees your face really, right? So don't worry about like sharing really, sharing a little bit about yourself and what you're struggling with. I have zero motivation to work out. Yeah, I'm going to talk about motivation, working out. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, you can hear me. Tips on nutrition for that time of the month. I see you. I'm going to take notes. Motivation is a big one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, it's 8:03. I can't believe I'm on time, actually, you guys. I'm not really the on time kind of girl. I'm working on improving my nutrition and gut health. Yeah. I will give you tips on processed food. With processed food, it's really about learning to trick your mind and body and feeding yourself some food that are really good for you, and they feel like they give you that sort of fat and sugar hit, but they're actually really good for you, right? And it's not so processed. Remaining consistent. Yes, I know. Consistency is the main thing we're going to talk about. Gut health. Oof. Do you have, someone said tips on gut health after COVID? Is it because you have long COVID? Or is it because COVID, you had the vaccine and it has impacted your gut health? Because that would be like different advice I would give you. So let me know what gut health, how has COVID impacted your gut health? Reduce meat. Okay, let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Okay, so you are starting your health journey or restarting your health journey, right? You want to improve, you want to eat better, but the reality is you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling confused, you just don't freaking know. Sometimes you start, sometimes you stop, and it's just really hard for you, right? The idea is to give you 5 steps that are going to help you build a routine that you can stick on and that you enjoy. Because one of the things I see a lot with my one-on-one client especially is that they build a routine that is not really theirs. They read it from someone else taught it them, and it doesn't work. So they're really struggling to stick with it. They have no motivation and it's just hard. And one of the reasons why is because they don't know why they're doing this, right? It is important. I get it. You want to improve your health because you want to feel healthy, which is important. But realistically, for you to be able to stick to your routine and have that motivation, you have to find a why to everything, even to work on your health, right? Is your health important to you because you want to live a long life and feeling healthy and, at 70, you still want to be able to go to dance classes or whatever it is, or perhaps you're working on having a baby and you want to make sure that you're supporting your fertility. It can be so many things. Or perhaps you have a diagnosis. So the first thing I want to tell you to do, if you have a pen and paper, grab it right now, is to write down your why. Why is it important for you to work out? If you don't work out, what happens? Does it threaten your body in a physical way? Is it mentally? If you don't work out, do you feel mentally not well? Does it cause you depression? Why do you want to work out? And you have to remind yourself that every single time. I want to work out. And when you wake up in the morning and you have zero motivation, you got to remind yourself, okay, I am doing this because I know that if I don't do this, I'm going to feel crappy, or my endometriosis is going to get worse, or whatever it is. That is one of the big things to stay motivated, is to remember your why. You've got to put that in. So write down, if you have a piece of pen and paper, why is being healthy or eating better, what is it that is so important for you in it? I know for me it's important because, well, it's my work as well, but I would love to create a family. I'm already 37, and it's something that I think about. I'm like, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure once I start trying for a baby, things are smooth, and I know I've done everything in that way. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy because I'm eating well and blah, blah, blah. No, but that side of the things will be taken care of, right? So that's one of the important things to me. I want to be able at 70 to rock into a dance class, drop and twerk if I really want to. Do you know what I mean? So these things are important for me. And also health is a freedom, right? So understand why it is important to you. It's really, really important. This is going to support your motivation. When I wake up in the morning and I have zero, thank you, praying you will have your family. When I wake up in the morning and I have zero motivation, I remind myself, okay, first of all, why are you doing this? Why do you need to work out? Because you know that if you don't, you feel crappy, you have no focus, you're sore, and you just ruins the rest of your day. It impacts your work, right? So real quick, I'm out there. You feel better after it. So remember and bring those feelings back into your body of, okay, I am doing this because of this reason. This is one of the first things that's going to motivate you, like really, really motivate you. Okay, let's do the 5 steps. So you're on your health journey, you're starting your health journey, or you're restarting your health journey. Number 1, set some goals and understand what it is that you want to achieve. So some of you want to improve your nutrition. Some of you want to work on the gut health. Be as precise as you can, right? Don't be like, oh, I just want to be healthier. I want to improve my nutrition. How? What do you want? Do you want to eat more vegetable? Do you want to stop eating processed food? Do you want to eat more meals at home? Do you want to cook them yourself? So set the goals and figure out what you want to do. Okay, I want to be cooking all like 80% of my meals, right? I'm going to do 3 takeaways a month, and the rest of the meals, boom, I know that I'm cooking them, right? So set some really specific things that you can do, because we humans, we need structure. We can't just be like, ooh, I don't know, right? We need structure. So really set things that you can follow. I used to go, blah, 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 blah. Hey. What else? Oh, Alisa, hey girl. So I want to reduce my meat consumption. You want to improve your stamina. Exactly. So you want to improve your stamina. You hate being out of breath. That's me. Just by climbing 2 flights of stairs. That's a really good motivation to get your health together. Because as you're aging, as you're growing, you don't want to be like struggling. Our bodies are made to thrive, to be energized, right? So that's a motivation right there to be like, do you know what? I don't want to like my breath be out of breath after 2 flights of stairs. So get your ass up and remember why you're working out. So first step, set the goals and understand what you want to achieve. Also, don't focus just on numbers. Oh, I want to be like, 5 kilos less. I know it's important, and I know how many of us women can be so focused on weight, but it doesn't work. Focus on the feelings. I want to feel lighter in my body. I want to feel stronger. I want to feel more powerful. I want to feel this way and that way and this way and that way. Focus on that, right? And that will give you more incentive to move, and you're going to enjoy it. And make sure you do things that you enjoy. Also, Don't do this just for 6 weeks. Create a lifestyle, create a routine that you can follow all the time. Don't get up and say, this is it. I've watched IsaWelly. She said, let me get motivated. I'm going to do it every day. Be realistic with yourself. Know yourself. What kind of person you are. Are you someone that is enough with 3 workouts a week? Okay, cool. Do that, but do them all the time. Be consistent. Are you someone that rather just do 15 minutes every day? That's me. I do 20 minutes every day. Some rare times on a Sunday, I'll do 1 hour. I don't work out more than 20, 30 minutes a day. That's just too much, right? Know who you are, but I need to move every day, right? So be realistic with yourself. Don't follow what everybody else is doing. If you're 3 times a weeker, that's it. That's what you do. Okay, so our first step was to set the goals, understand what we want to achieve, understand who we are. Number 2, which for me is the most important thing, and that is even before we talk about nutrition and sleep, is finding body and mind alignment. I cannot stress this enough. I have yet to work with someone that comes to me with one-on-one and coaching, even in one-on-one just nutrition, that doesn't have something where they're not aligned with who they are, right? It is so important for you to be real to yourself, to connect to yourself, to be authentic with who you are, to make sure that you're looking after yourself for yourself, not because society is telling you, not because there's a new trend, not following a keto diet, not doing this, not doing that, not because you want to please someone, not even your freaking partner, damn it, right? You're doing this for yourself because you want to feel healthy, because it's all about you. It's about you and how you feel all the time. It's never about anyone else, right? So anytime you find yourself, getting caught up on Instagram, online, even here on YouTube, there's so many of us coaches, right, saying different things and teaching you. Someone will say, this is the diet for you. No, it ain't. The diet for you is the one that makes you feel good. Everything for you is everything that you want to do that makes you feel good, right? Nothing is like the perfect thing for everybody. We're all individuals and we have to treat ourselves like that. So go back in yourself and start aligning your body and mind. 3 ways to start aligning your body and mind that I find really powerful. Movement, not movement, just smash a workout. It could be a gentle movement. It can be a stretch, something where your mind calms down. You leave the fight and flight, the stress mode, to rest and digest, right? We call it the rest and digest mode, where your nervous system is calm, your digestive system is calm, everything is calm. You're moving, you're flowing, you're connecting with yourself, right? It could be a gentle yoga, it could be a gentle Pilates, whatever it is, it could just be a stretch. That's number 1. That's a great way to connect with yourself. Shut everything out, right? Connect with your body, feel what's happening. Ooh, my gut feels funny. Ooh, I feel this, right? Get into your body. Number 2, meditation or breath work. Again, a way to empty your mind and be present. And those combo and everyday movement and meditation or breath work is the key. I know it sounds so freaking basic, but listen, if you do it every day for 15 days, you can come back and tell me, that doesn't work. I don't care. I'm not feeling better in my body and mind. I'm not feeling more connected. Being connected and being aligned, being your true self means you're going to choose how you want to eat. You're not going to be distracted by the new diet, the new celery juice trend, the new, I don't freaking know. You are sitting there making the right choice for yourself. You're not bothered, right? So please take the time. The third way is journaling. It's just, again, another way of emptying your mind every day. Get up, pick up your notebook, go. I'm feeling this way. I woke up. I don't really know what to write, but you know what? And then the pen is going, oh, I feel this way. Oh God, I didn't know this feeling was here. Oh God, shit, right? Go into it. Empty your mind, connect with yourself, acknowledge the feelings you have. So many times we don't explore what's happening in here, right? And I say this, I was on a podcast with this amazing filmmaker. He's based in America. And I said to him, it doesn't matter what I give my client, the best diet, the most comprehensive protocol, the best supplement, what? If they are not connected with themselves, if there's something that's off, they're not living their values, maybe they're in a job that they hate, maybe they're stressed, their relationship is not working, I can give them all the best food. Ain't gonna work because they're just not there, right? They're just not there. So please consider aligning your body and mind And again, it doesn't have to be some woo, some dramatic stuff. Daily movement, daily meditation, daily journaling. All of that can take 35 to 40 minutes, all three, every morning. You get up, bam, done, out of the way, and you feel good. You feel light, right? All right, step 3, the sleep. Okay, sleep is a big one, my friends. Sleep is a huge one. Listen, when you don't sleep well, and again, this is why it's before nutrition. Nutrition is the last one, and I'm a registered nutritionist, right? Nutrition is the last one because if you do not sleep or don't sleep well, this is what happens: blood sugar imbalance. When you have blood sugar imbalance, what happens? You crave sugar. So what you're going to do, you're going to have poorer dietary choices. You're going to want to snack all the time, and you're going to want to rely on stimulants, coffee, sugar, sweets, snacks, bars, whatever, right? So poor dietary choice. When you do those poor dietary choice, your blood sugar is going up and down. You're eating all this crap. What happened? Someone says, I realize I'm eating butter cake. What happens when you have those poor choices? It affects your mind. It affects your mood. You feel crap, right? Low sleep, poor energy, low energy, blood sugar imbalance. What do you want to do? No energy, blood sugar imbalance, sugar, eating too much sugar. Immune system is impacted. Nervous system is impacted. Digestive system is impacted, right? It's literally like a tree. Sleep is at the top, tippity top, right? When I have a client, and I had recently someone that came to me for weight loss, and she was eating a lot of like sugary stuff and things like that. The first thing I did was, are you sleeping? And she was like, nah. I was like, okay, we're not going to do any protocol. I need to give you the tips to sleep. You gotta sleep, girlfriend. You gotta sleep. It's important, right? So if you're not sleeping and you're struggling with your sleep, there are loads of things you can do, right? Create a routine, calm down, a lot of supplements you can look into. Now, I'm not always a pro supplement because we can get our our nutrients via foods, which would be the best way. But let's be really real here. Our soils are depleted. We cannot always all afford to eat organic. We don't always get access to good food. It is what it is. And sometimes we have deficiencies and we need supplements, and it is what it is. It's the same as sometimes something is really wrong in your medication. So if you're really struggling with sleep, look at things like ashwagandha, all these adaptogens. I love ashwagandha. Oh, hot chocolate ashwagandha in almond milk, banger. And that will calm your nerves down in the night. Magnesium, of course, magnesium bisglycinate is a great one for sleep. Again, before supplementing, speak to your doctor. Don't say I listened to Welly and I went and buy things, because magnesium actually does interact with cardiovascular issues and medicine and a lot of other things, right? But your sleep is so freaking important. Like, it is so important. I just moved into a new house 2 weeks ago, and we don't have blinds, and now we do. And we were sleeping bad because by 5 a.m. the sun was out, and we were like, so we were sleeping really bad. Let me tell you, I was so cranky. I was so tired. I'd wake up, the first thing I'd want was sugar, was like, because I needed to support my body. I was exhausted, right? Luckily, I know how to trick my body thinking I'm giving it caffeine, but I ain't giving it no caffeine. You know, I have the right supplements, and I'll eat fats in the morning to, do you know what I mean, giving that energy. But it is a fact. If you don't sleep, you're going to have poor dietary choice. You're going to have a poor mood, and then immune system is going to go down. Sugar. Digestive system is going to go down. So that's a very important one. Okay, let's talk about nutrition. 4 steps. So these are the steps. I am going to put I'm aware I'm just throwing a lot of information for you guys, but I have this all written in opt-in. So I'll put the link after the chat, and then you can just download it. So you'll have it there. You can, have a look at it properly. All right, let's talk about nutrition. So the 4th thing you want to do, let's recap. The first one, you're setting your goals and understanding what you want to achieve. Number 2, you're working on aligning your body and your mind. Number 3, you're working on your sleep. So you could do that week per week. Do you see what I'm saying? Week 1, I'm setting my goals. I'm getting ready. I want to make change. Okay, let me take a week. There's no rush. What do I want? What do I want to change? Do I need to prep food? Week number 2, body and mind alignment. Let me start working out and moving every day and meditating. Let me heal, like seal those habits and before I move on. Week number 3, okay, let's look into the sleep. Am I sleeping well? Let me focus on my sleep this week. How can I improve it? By then, you already got the body and mind and the workout going on. Week number 4, okay, let's bring in the nutrition. Do one thing at a time. Don't start with everything, right? Okay, so, and then we come into nutrition week number 4. So with nutrition, this is another thing. You want to keep it simple. Okay, and this is coming from someone who loves superfood and all of that, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, really, when I look at my diet, I wake up in the morning, my favorite things to eat is toast and sardine or eggs, or I might have like a low carb porridge or like something like that. I keep it actually quite simple, and sometimes I treat myself with things, right? But number 1 is for you to understand the basic of nutrition and building new habits. Now, in terms of basic of nutrition, my first advice to you will be have 3 meals a day, fat, protein, carbohydrate. They all have a really important role in your body. Everybody, listen to me, especially ladies that are working on weight loss and think that carbs is hell or fat is hell. Listen to me. Carbohydrates are your best friend. You just have to eat the right one, right? When you don't eat carbohydrate, you're creating deficiency, and it's going to make you want to eat more, how you call it? Like you're going to have more sugar cravings because you ain't putting no sugar in your body. Your body's going, oh, there's a little sugar. Oh, let me grab on it. And you're putting on weight and you're thinking, hang on a minute. I'm like so good. I'm not eating potatoes. I'm not eating carbs, but I'm putting on weight. Yeah, because your body is like, girl, you want to starve me? Let me hold on to whatever we have right now. Do you know what I mean? Please eat your carbohydrate. Your brain needs glucose, right? But we want to focus on complex carbohydrates. So your brown rice, your buckwheat, your quinoa, your sweet potatoes, parsnips, all of these are carbohydrates. They're amazing for you. If you want to have white, beige pasta every now and then, okay, but not every day, because again, this will impact your blood sugar level, right? So have brown rice pasta, buckwheat pasta, and I love pea pasta. Like I adore pea pasta because it's still kind of quite close to that consistency of pasta, but I'm having a hit of protein. I can just do pea pasta, throw some anchovies, tomatoes in there, we're done. And it's still, with loads of olive oil, it still feels really like indulging, but it's also good for you, right? So again, take the foods that you love, right? The food that you love the most, and find the healthy alternative to them, right? If you love pasta, or like me, you love bread. I mean, oh, bread is my life. I love bread so much. But sadly, my favorite bread is white French baguette, because obviously, you know what I mean? Like I grew up in Paris and I'm African. So, you know, we love bread, we love our starch. But what do? I have tons of different side of breads, oat bread, breads that's made mainly with flaxseed and psyllium husk. So really helps my bowel movement. Find a healthy alternative and find a way to make them yourself. Damn it, like make your own bread. Make a sourdough bread with some gluten-free flour, especially if you're struggling with inflammatory disease or any autoimmune. Like make your own stuff. Why the hell not, right? Focus on feeding yourself. I love rich food, abundance. I'm all about abundance. Give it to me. But it has to be the good stuff, right? I'd rather eat a lot of really good, a big plate of nourishing things than just have like a one little pizza. Nah, pass me the good things, the beetroot, the avocado, the rice and peas. Oh, yes, right? Focus on that. Eat the good food. Okay, so someone says what? Thank you. Oh, no, someone else. Prep your meals, I wrote here. So I personally think meal prep is a lifesaver, especially if you're starting your health journey or you want to improve your healthy habits, your nutrition habits. Someone earlier said, I want to cut down on meat, right? If you want to cut down on meat and you know that maybe you have a tendency of going back to meat a little bit, you're like, oh God, I didn't want to have that. Have in your house some things prepped. For example, today I had my lentils, I use canned lentils, organic canned lentils. It's £1. Do you know what I mean? I do it. I rinse it a lot. Do you know what I mean? Rinse it to make sure it doesn't give me like gas or anything. And then I saute it with a little bit of ginger, garlic, chili, and I'll do a big batch. It stays in the fridge. So for lunch, for example, I had that. I throw some cavolo, some carrots, and I sauteed. It was a mix of veg. I put it on my favorite gluten-free, low-carbs toast, loads of spinach. Girl, I was done. That was it. Do you know what I mean? So prep your food, and it took 10 minutes. Prep your food, prep your favorite meal. Focus on, okay, what source of protein do I have this week? Have some grains or some quinoa, some buckwheat ready, and some fat as well. Do you know what I mean? Your oily fish or your flaxseed if you're vegan and all of that, right? Preparation will give you discipline, will allow you to be disciplined, but it will also give you the freedom to then start mixing things up and down. So just have different side dishes ready that you can mix and play with. Super important in nutrition. Now, I am going to do another live on gut health. So I don't want to go too much on gut health, but there are essential things you want to do for gut health. Cook your own meals so you can know what's in there. Probiotic rich meals, so that is like all your fermented food. Low processed food, loads and loads of fiber. Fiber, your gut loves fiber. Fiber in the gut or microbiome, the bacteria in our gut eats the fiber, right? Eats the fiber and produce something that's called short chain fatty acids. Short chain fatty acids then produces some stuff, some metabolism that are so good for us in many ways, the skin or immune system, and it reduces inflammation in the body. That's what fiber does to you. That's how important fiber does, right? How important fiber is. And on top of that, it helps you eliminate more, right? Go and pass the bowel. So please, 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 if you really want to work on your gut health, pump me that fiber. 30 grams a day is your because that's your minimum, right? I say to my clients, 8 handful of veggies a day. 8 handful of veggies. And on top of that, add me some lentils, throw me some beans, bit of chickpea here and there, your pea pasta, all of that, and then you're good to go. But again, we'll do another live properly on either nutrition or gut health. Last but not least is your mindset and your boundaries when you come to starting or restarting your health journey. Okay, mindset is this. When I start working with my client, especially in my Reconnect and Thrive program, my one-on-one program is really intensive. One of the first things I hear is, do you know what? I'm not really like a slow workout kind of person. I don't do the whole morning thing. I just don't think it's me. Or yeah, I'm African. We don't really eat that kind of food. These are set beliefs that you're putting in the way of your own success. Who is telling you you're not that person? You haven't tried, right? So if you're feeling stuck, unmotivated, have a sit with yourself, have a little conversation. What is it that you haven't tried that you've closed yourself to, thinking, oh, that's not really my kind of thing. I'm not that kind of person. That maybe if you did try that, that would be the answer for you to whatever you're working on. Eat better, lose weight. I don't freaking know, work out more. Maybe the workout you're doing at the moment are crap, right? Maybe they're not for you. Maybe you need another teacher. Maybe you need to try something completely different. Get the hell out of your comfort zone. Challenge your mindset. This is very, very, very important. Limiting beliefs are killer. I'm going to tell you a little secret. One of the things that I've never done in my work is to do chats lives, whether it's on Instagram or here, right? For the past 2 years, I was like, maybe I should I enjoy coaching. This is what I do. Maybe I should do growth coaching. And I'm like, no, people are going to judge me. No, also I'm not that kind of person. It's a bit like in your face. Like it's not in your face. Do you know what I mean? And who the heck cares? Stop the limiting beliefs. We all have them. Stop it. When something shows up and you're like, I'm not that kind of person. Actually, do you know what? Thing, journaling. The amount of time I hear this, I'm not really a journal or meditation kind of person. How the heck do you know? How long have you tried it for? How have you tried it? Grab your pen and paper, just write down. Sit down in silence. No one say you have to be a hoo-hoo, the new sort of, yogi person. We're just saying try those things that work because we know it works. We've tried with our clients, with so many people. It works. Try it. Give it a chance, right? So try it, try it, try it. Let's stop the limiting beliefs. And then we set boundaries. So important. So important. Especially us women. Not all women. Some men are like that as well. But women, we more of like, we have that nurturing, whether you're a mother or not, we have that nurturing, someone needs me, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to help them and I'll put myself last. And mothers even more, right? But no, it is important to set the boundaries so you fill your tank, so you look after yourself, so you can help everybody else, right? So set the boundaries, whether it's with your work, with yourself, with your partner. Listen, my man is Italian and he's got his things going on. No, I'm going to eat this, let's eat this. I'm like, maybe you can handle this. It's not going to work for me, right? And I explain things in a gentle way. I don't want to eat too late. I can't be eating, pizza or whatever fancy, fantastic Italian meals every day. Or I know you like staying in bed in the morning and having cuddles, but the reality is if I'm not up and I don't move the first half an hour, it affects me mentally, it affects my work. If I'm cranky, it's going to affect our relationship, right? Set those boundaries and they're going to follow it. They're going to respect them, right? Set the boundaries. Same for your work. If you've decided I'm finishing work at 7 p.m., get the heck out of there. And I know this is even harder when you work for yourself. It's 8 p.m., 8:30 and I'm working, right? So set the boundaries and make sure you're working on those mindset. Okay, so I'm going to recap the 5 steps. Number 1, you're setting goals and understanding what you want to achieve. We're very specific. I want to eat less meat. So I'm going to, do X, Y, Z, right? I want to eat meat only twice a week. Very, very specific. Number 2, we want to align the body and the mind. Movement, meditation, breathwork, journaling. Number 3, which is week 3, we're looking at the sleep. Am I sleeping well? Is my sleep effective? Is it restorative? When I wake up, do I feel rested? Do I feel even more tired? What's happening? Are there any deficiencies? How can I help myself, right? How can I improve my sleep? The sleep is the root of your health. I don't care what nutrition is, whatever they tell you, dietitian, sleep is the root of your freaking health. If you're sleeping really well, we can work together. We can sort out the food, right? It will come. We'll make it work. It's just a matter of tweaking your habits and working on your mindset, right? But focus on that sleep. Number 4, nutrition. Understand the basic of nutrition. I'm happy to do a live on that if you guys want. Basic of nutrition, plate composition, what's right for what, eating for yourself, build your habits. Think about abundance. Think about eating food that you love, that are great for you, not someone else, great for you. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying. You need to eat no carbs and this and that. It has to be for you, right? And then last and not least, work on your mindset, cut down those limiting beliefs and set some boundaries. You got this. Whoop, whoop. Et voila. God, I feel like I've thrown so much information at you guys. I hope you enjoy this. If you have questions, this is the time. Hit me up with your questions. Meanwhile, I'm going to put the link to the, if you want to download, I've created like an opt-in. If you want to download it, so you have everything I said today. You'll just have it on a little PDF. You took notes. Yes, for taking notes. You're very welcome, my lovelies. So I'm going to stay here for a couple of minutes. Anybody has any questions on anything? Someone asked me about the COVID, having gut health, gut issues about COVID. I'm scrolling. Yeah, COVID long-term symptoms. Listen, lovely, that's a long one. I've actually been doing some trainings on symptoms after long COVID. If I was you, I would first check if there is any gut dysbiosis. Gut dysbiosis means imbalance. Are you struggling with any digestive symptoms, diarrhea, constipation, reflux acid, any of that? Then you'll then check if what the bacteria is, what's out of balance, and then we will work on getting rid of the bacteria and then feeding your gut some, prebiotics. Like I love PHGG and all of these like fantastic things to feed your gut. It's really hard to say without knowing your case, but I would say, and this is not to make anybody panic, but with things like after COVID and gut bacteria, just get on it. Don't sleep on it. Get on it. Invest in your nutritionist. Do the things you need to do. Sort out your gut, because that can just deteriorate. So please get on it. In terms of motivation, we've talked about motivation. It's about knowing what you want. And there's also this thing, the 5 seconds by, I can't remember her name, but it's a famous TED talk that says, you have 5 seconds to make your decision. So me, when I wake up in the morning, right? When I wake up in the morning, I give myself less than 10 seconds. I'm like, don't start thinking, oh, this bed is cozy. Oh, I could just lean on my boyfriend. Nope. Jump out of the bed. So 5 seconds is what you have, right? 5 seconds, especially in the morning. 5 seconds. Other tips to improve your compliance. Roll your mat, right? Before you go to bed in the morning, roll your mat wherever you're going to work out. Roll your mat, put your bottle of water, have your workout outfit ready. So when you wake up, it's there. And it makes it way harder to skip it, right? It's just there. You just roll it down. Also, for 3 weeks, you want to make it as a non-negotiable. You know how you wake up and brush your teeth? I mean, I hope you do. You want to make your morning routine like that. Wake up, blah, 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 move my body, blah, 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 meditate, blah, 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 brush my teeth. You don't even think about it, right? Do that consistently for a few weeks, and it's just going to become a habit. It's about building habits. Yeah? Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I really enjoyed this. Can you believe this was one of my biggest limiting beliefs? I'm like, oh, I'm not really like a live person. I'm a bit nervous. I'm not even shy. But anyway, I have so much love for you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you, I have put it here, you click the link and download this thing, and let me know in the comments once the thing is done what the next live should be. I love to do this once or twice a month, or perhaps instead of just creating content and putting it at you guys, just have a bit of an exchange. I think it's more fun. I think you guys will learn more and have more motivation. I have so much love for you. Thank you for supporting me, my channel. Mwah. I'll see you on the Pilates mat, or I don't know, somewhere. Bisous, bisous. Ciao.